I'm Richard Milne, Programme Director for the MSc in Molecular Medicine here at UCL. In this short film, I'll tell you a bit about the programme and you'll hear from some of our recent graduates.
So the main reason I chose UCL was having done my undergraduate here. I knew that teaching was of a high standard and I knew that the staff were committed to the course that they teach on, as well as knowing that UCL was an enjoyable environment to work in.
I chose this course specifically because it's just so broad and I really wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and I thought the specialised modules sounded really interesting if I wanted to specialise a little bit later on, and I liked that option of being able to choose. So that's pretty much why I chose to come here.
For the first 3 months, our students take 4 core modules which cover a broad range of topics in applied molecular biology. Students are trained in data analysis and interpretation, including the very important skill of reading and critiquing a scientific paper. And this is complemented by a series of lab practicals which teach key experimental techniques and experimental design.
Well, the first core module that we did was quite a mixture of different stuff. So we did some stuff about embryology, some introduction to immunology, so it was quite broad. Everybody has his own interests, and there were lectures that I found really interesting and that I really enjoyed.
Everyone coming on the course is coming from a really different background. Some people had done a lot of lab work before, some people had been in pharmacology, biomedical sciences. The courses were really good in guiding you to a common setting and then to start to progress for the specialised modules, so that was good.
After the Christmas break, our students choose 2 optional modules to pursue topics in greater detail. Many of the lectures are given by UCL faculty who are leaders in their field.
So for the optional modules, I chose molecular virology and the molecular basis of infectious disease. These are both very well-run courses and assessed in a variety of ways.
One of the things I felt I learnt to do well because of the oncology and virology courses was looking at scientific papers, evaluating it, and then be able to present it in a report or give a presentation. I felt like I became a lot more confident because of those courses.
In the data analysis project, students choose a topic and present a detailed critique of the literature, including an original analysis of the data.
Doing my library project was actually one of my favourite parts of the course. I had a fantastic supervisor and I was doing a dissertation on a subject I'd never considered before. He talked me through it and pointed me in the direction of different types of literature. I genuinely really liked writing my dissertation because of the interaction that we had, and I produced a piece of work that I was really proud of at the end.
Our students organise their own lab projects, obviously with our help. That way they end up doing something that they're really interested in, rather than just something they've chosen from a list.
So my lab project was about the role of Nesprints in migration and angiogenesis in endothelial cells. So we used some siRNA to knock down our protein of interest and then looked at migration and angiogenesis.
So for my lab project, I looked at genotypes of cytomegalovirus based on the GB glycoprotein and looked at various clinical outcomes, or virological outcomes.
My lab project was at the Royal Free Hospital. I was doing a project on cancer immunotherapy, which is looking at the idea that the immune system is really important in the treatment of cancer, and I got to use so many different lab techniques, and I feel like I was able to plan, organise and execute experiments independently, and I feel like I came away from it a lot more mature and confident in the lab.
Students can take full advantage of the world-class biomedical and life sciences research at UCL and enhance their learning by attending regular research seminars. Many of our graduates go on to do PhDs or work in other science-related careers.
I currently work for King's University on a health study, and it's called DASH, Determinants of Young Adults' Social Health and Wellbeing, and it's looking at a multi-ethnic cohort following cardiovascular and respiratory health.
As well as the academic side, UCL is a very well located university. It's got a great social life and you meet people from all over the world.
There's just always something going on in London. There's comedy nights, there's music, the transport's fantastic.
What's also great about UCL is that it offers a lot of societies, and I took part in the UCL Walking and Hiking Society, which was really nice to go out in the countryside and see a bit more. of the country, not just London.
There's much more information about the programme on our website, and of course you're welcome to contact us directly if you have any particular questions. I do hope you'll consider the UCL MSc Molecular Medicine and that we'll be able to welcome you to UCL soon.